Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my WWE 2K23 custom character universe mode. I'm very proud to say that I have worked a lot. There's been a lot of behind the scenes stuff going on, lots of creations, lots of downloading, lots of editing, lots of work to make this creation that is my new universe mode. I have got a whole list of characters. Lots of drafting happened, lots of assigning teams happened. Like, this was definitely multiple days worth of work to even get to the point where I'm ready to even make a universe mode. So without further ado, I just want to show you the characters that are going to be starting it off. So we have 75 characters to go through, okay? 75 of these guys. And then what I'm going to do is, it's going to be a little out of order because I forgot to record this part before I went and actually figured out who was my inaugural champions. So some of them you're going to see having a title. After I show you the 75 characters, we'll go into the part where I show you guys who becomes which champion. And you guys will get to see that part. And then we'll go back to showing who is doing what. So you can see on here it also says like which show they're assigned to. So this is my main character. This is my personal character. I am assigned to Raw. Now, most of them were assigned to a show, and then I did a 50-50 coin flip for a lot of them to just see which show they'd randomly show up on. I assigned 40 of them to Raw and 35 of them to SmackDown. So without further ado, let's just get into it. Ronald McDonald is over on SmackDown. Ryan Reynolds is over on Raw. Satan on SmackDown. Scooby-Doo on Raw. Scorpion on Raw. Sean Jr., aka The Dragon, on SmackDown. Sean Sr., aka Brimstone, on SmackDown. Shaggy's on Raw. Shrek's on SmackDown. Snoop Diggity Dog is on SmackDown. Spartan is over on Raw. Spider-Man's also on Raw. The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man's over on SmackDown. Sub-Zero bringing it to Raw. SmackDown has Sweet Tooth. Tekashi 69 is back on Raw. Trollface over on SmackDown. Vladimir Putin on Raw. Voodoo on Raw. Waluigi on SmackDown. Wario on SmackDown. The Zombie is over on Raw. Tupac Shakur is over on SmackDown. And 50 Cent on SmackDown. We also got Aaron Matthews over on Raw. Adolf Hitler, that piece of shit, over on Raw. All three different Colored Among Us characters are on Raw. More possibly to be coming, but just saying. Andrew Tate's over on Raw. Barack Obama's on Raw. The Batman is on Raw. The Big Baby's over on SmackDown. Brandon Collins is over on Raw. The Cat in the Hat is over on SmackDown. Chris Danger is on Raw. Colonel Sanders, KFC himself, is over on SmackDown. Deadpool is over on SmackDown. Deathstroke is also over on SmackDown. Donald Trump has bringing his genius billionaire mind over to Raw. Donatello, Eminem are both over on SmackDown, while Freddy Krueger and Ghostface are on Raw. Giga Chad moves over to SmackDown. The Gladiator on Raw. God is over on SmackDown. Grinch is over on SmackDown. Harambe is over on Raw. Homer Simpson's on SmackDown. Jack Sparrow's on Raw. Jake Paul is on Raw. Jason Voorhees is on Raw. Joe Biden is on Raw. John Wick is over on SmackDown. The Joker's on SmackDown. Kratos is on Raw. SmackDown also has Leonardo, Luigi, and Mario. Michael Jackson moves to Raw. Michael Myers to Raw. Michelangelo also is going to be over on SmackDown. New Cybot on Raw. Ozzy Osbourne on Raw. Paul from the Paul movie with the alien character is on Raw. Pennywise over on SmackDown with Peter Griffin. Phoenix Nitro is on Raw. Piggy the Butcher is over on SmackDown with Puss in Boots and Raphael. Ricardo is bringing his dancing way over to Raw. And of course, back to me over on Raw. So let's go ahead and get over to those championship assignment tournaments. And let's see how things go. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. If you do, drop a like, subscribe. But without further ado, let's get it. Okay, and to kick off assigning who will become our inaugural champions, we're going to kick it off with our Raw Tag Team Championship Tournament. We've got the Red and Blue Imposter Among Us characters. We've got Freddy and Jason, Scooby and Shaggy, Logan and Jake Paul, Scorpion and Sub-Zero, the Gladiator and Spartan. And because we only have 7 teams on Raw currently, I have then decided to make the last one a pretty much team guaranteed to move on to the next round, where Brandon Collins and Aaron Matthews of Vibe will also face off against Chris Danger and Phoenix Nitro of Vibe. That way Vibe guarantees to move on to the next one. They drew their lucky stick since they have 4 people and no other team outside of the Killers have 4. And they're a little too broken to sit there and allow all 4 of them to be in this. So we're going to hold off on that. We're going to let's see how this Raw Tag Team Championship tournament goes. Let's start simulating. Of course, Freddy and Jason, they beat the Among Us characters. Scooby-Doo and Shaggy beat Logan and Jake Paul. Scorpion and Sub-Zero move on past Gladiator and Spartan. And Chris Danger and Nitro will be representing for Vibe. Jason and Freddy Krueger move on from their match against Scooby and Shaggy. And it's Scorpion and Sub-Zero. It'll be Scorpion and Sub-Zero or Jason and Freddy Krueger, who will become the inaugural Raw Tag Team Champions. Scorpion and Sub-Zero. Scorpion and Sub-Zero are now the new Raw Tag Team Champions. They have beaten all 3 men by submission. They beat Gladiator and Spartan by submission, Chris Danger and Phoenix Nitro by submission, Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees by submission. Scorpion and Sub-Zero are your new Raw Tag Team Champions. Kicking it off with our SmackDown Tag Team Champions. So on SmackDown there is only 6 official teams. I threw a team together to kind of give it even, and of course we also have another 4-man team that's going to get the free pass today. That team is going to be the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So as you see at the bottom, we've got both sides of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in here. But to start off, we're going to have Homer Simpson and Peter Griffin against Puss in Boots and Shrek. Puss in Boots and Shrek beat Homer and Peter. Okay. Of course, you can't have a tournament without the Mario Bros versus the Wario Bros. Waluigi and Wario versus Luigi and Mario. Let's see who gets the win. Luigi and Mario move on. We got 2 of the sadistic clowns of Ronald McDonald and Pennywise against the put-together team of Tupac Shakur and Snoop Diggity Dogg. And Snoop Diggity Dogg and Tupac Shakur move on. Now, who will move on to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Well, let's find out. Leonardo and Donatello. Raphael, sorry, you're not the leader. Now we're going to have Puss in Boots and Shrek against Luigi and Mario, and it's going to be Puss in Boots and Shrek moving on. Now, is it going to be Leonardo and Donatello, or is it going to be Snoop Diggity Dogg and Tupac Shakur? Leonardo and Donatello move on. And our new inaugural SmackDown Tag Team Champions are none other than Leonardo and Donatello. They made Raphael and Michelangelo tap out. They made Tupac and Snoop Dogg tap out, and they pinned Puss in Boots and Shrek to become your inaugural SmackDown Tag Team Champions. And now back over to the Raw side, we are going to be doing the non-main world title. So on the Raw side, we are going to have the Cruiserweight Championship, and this is going to be the 8 participants who are going to have the honor of becoming the inaugural Cruiserweight Champion over on Monday Night Raws. So we got Batman versus Andrew Tate, Michael Jackson versus Ozzy Osbourne, Jack Sparrow versus Free Guy Ryan Reynolds, Paul from the movie Paul, the little alien, versus Jake Paul. Let's see who wins. Batman or Andrew Tate, let's see who gets it, and it's the Batman. Michael Jackson, Ozzy Osbourne, obviously Ozzy's a better musician, singer in my opinion, but who's going to win it? Let's see, and it's Michael Jackson. Jack Sparrow or Free Guy, let's see who gets the win. Free Guy moves on. And can the alien take down the professional boxer? No, Jake Paul gets the win. Batman versus Michael Jackson, who's going to win it? Batman moves on. Free Guy or Jake Paul, who's got the win? Free Guy. Okay, so in the finals, it is Batman versus Free Guy Ryan Reynolds. Who will win and become the inaugural Cruiserweight Champion? Batman. Batman is the inaugural Cruiserweight Champion over on Monday Night Raw. He pins Andrew Tate, submits Michael Jackson, and pins Ryan Reynolds to become the inaugural Cruiserweight Champion. Now, back over to that SmackDown brand where we got the United States Championship Tournament. Now, in this tournament, we're going to have a whole variety of characters here. We got Sean Jr., aka The Dragon, one of the greatest United States champions in all of my WWE Universe modes. Countless times has he been the longest reigning United States champion or the most reigned as United States champion. Can he win this tournament and become the inaugural United States champion of WWE 2K23? I guess we'll see. But he's got to overcome the big baby. Then you got Deadpool taking on Deathstroke, God taking on Satan, and you got Giga Chad taking on Sweet Tooth. Let's see who gets the wins here. And the Dragon moves on. He moves past the big baby. Can Deadpool beat Deathstroke, or will Deathstroke beat Deadpool? Deadpool moves on. Is it going to be God? Is it going to be Satan? Is it going to be good? Or is it going to be evil? Unfortunately, it's the good boy. God moves on, overcoming Satan. And Giga Chad moves on past Sweet Tooth. We have got Giga Chad versus God. And God moves on. Deadpool versus the Dragon. The Dragon is one step closer. Now, in the finals, we have got the Dragon, one of the greatest United States champions of all of my 2K Universe mode careers, versus God, the almighty good boy. And the winner is the Dragon. The Dragon wins it. He beats the big baby by escaping the cage, so I'm assuming a cage match, submits Deadpool, and submits God. The Dragon is your inaugural United States champion over on the Blue brand. Congratulations. And now it is back to Raw to determine who will become the inaugural world champion over on the Red brand. So we're going to have Adolf Hitler taking on my character, Kratos taking on Harambe, Ricardo taking on Spider-Man, and Voodoo taking on Noob Saibot. And of course, I'm going to get the win over Adolf Hitler. We already knew I'm putting that motherfucker down. But can Kratos take out Harambe? Or will the boys get Harambe win? Unfortunately, no. The God of War will take on me. Ricardo or Spider-Man? Let's see. Ricardo moves on. And is it Voodoo showing Noob Saibot who is really the true Necromancer? Or is the unlikely underdog in Noob Saibot going to take out the powerhouse of Voodoo? Voodoo moves on. Now this is an interesting Final Four. My character and Kratos, Ricardo, and Voodoo. Kratos puts me down. Unfortunate for my character, but Kratos, he is a force to be. He's not somebody to take lightly, let's just say that. But he's got one hell of a final opposition. It is the God of War in Kratos versus the Necromancer in Voodoo. Who wins it? The Necromancer finishes as the inaugural world champion over on the Red brand, Monday Night Raw. Knocks out Noob Saibot, knocks out Ricardo, and wins a ladder match against Kratos. Congratulations, Voodoo, on becoming our inaugural Raw World Champion. And finishing up the championship assigning tournaments, we move back over to the SmackDown World Championship Tournament. It is going to be Sean Sr., Brimstone versus Grinch. We're going to have Big Baby, who couldn't get the job done over the United States bracket, facing against Piggy the Butcher, a very big, very mean, very dangerous butcher, wearing a pig's head, because fuck it, why not? And of course you got Giga Chad trying again to get a world championship, or to get a title, I guess, against Sweet Tooth this time. And of course, well, they couldn't get the job done over in the United States bracket, so they're going to try again in the world bracket. It's Satan versus God. Brimstone moves on, beating the Grinch. Piggy the Butcher then moves on, beating the Big Baby. You can go home and cry about that one. Giga Chad moves on against Sweet Tooth, and God beats Satan once again. Surprise, surprise. It is Giga Chad and God, with Giga Chad moving on this time. It is going to be Brimstone versus the Butcher. And Brimstone moves on. Who's going to win and become the inaugural World Heavyweight Champion over on the blue brand? And it's none other than Giga Chad. Wow. What a freaking way to end this. Giga Chad pins Sweet Tooth, outlasts God in an Iron Man match, and pins Brimstone. Congratulations to Giga Chad on becoming the World Heavyweight Champion, or World Champion I should say, over on the blue brand. And now that we have who is who for our championship assignment, so just to reiterate, we have Scorpion and Sub-Zero as our Raw Tag Team Champions. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Voodoo, our Raw World Champion. Giga Chad as our SmackDown World Champion. Batman gets the Cruiserweight title, and the Dragon has that United States title. These are a list of all of the teams that are going to be split between the two different shows. We've assigned 6 teams to SmackDown, 7 teams to Raw. So we have Among Us moving over to Raw, the Bludgeon Brothers, which is pretty much the big killers over on Raw, the Cartoon Dads, Peter Griffin and Homer Simpson over on SmackDown with the Mario Bros. The Pauls are going to be moving over to Raw. Yes, I know this is supposed to be a custom character. Logan Paul is as close to a custom character as the game has. So yes, I did put Logan Paul into this. He may stay, he may not. I don't know. Depending on if they even do anything interesting. We have our Raw Tag Team Champions, the Powers of Pain, Scorpion and Sub-Zero. Shaggy and Scooby also staying on Raw. Puss in Boots and Shrek moving over to SmackDown. The Social Outcasts are the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which are your SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Then you have the two-man power trip, which is Sparta and Gladiator. The Ultimate Maniacs are Pennywise, the Joker, and Ronald McDonald, because they sound crazy. And then you got Vibe over here on Raw with the Wario Bros over on SmackDown. So let's just kind of go back over here to the edit the shows, and then that way we can show. So we have Voodoo holding the new World Heavyweight Championship on Raw. Take a look at that beauty. Cruiserweight Championship held by the Batman, or Batman. Nice, nice, simplistic, but also extravagant design for that Cruiserweight Championship. And the over extravagant Tag Team Championships held by Scorpion and Sub-Zero. Also, we have a red Money in the Bank briefcase for Raw. And then if you go over to the SmackDown side, you've got Giga Chad holding the WWE Championship, one of like a Winged Eagle themed title, not exactly the Winged Eagle, but close. A very beautiful United States champion held by probably arguably the greatest United States champion that my universe modes have ever seen in my brother, the Dragon. And then of course the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are holding on to even equally beautiful as the Raw Tag Team, but this one being blue for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. And of course they have a blue Money in the Bank briefcase. So if you guys want to see some more videos for this universe mode, definitely drop a like, subscribe, drop some comments. Let me know if you want to see some like live streams of me just fucking around and simulating some matches and even watching some matches or playing some matches. If you guys want to see stuff like that, please let me know. There's definitely a lot going on here. There's a lot of characters, as you see, 75 characters as of now, and there is going to be more coming. Some may leave, some may go. Like, some may come and go, like, I don't know, but please, drop a like, and I'll see you guys around. Yay!